I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be talking about my 4th Xolair injection. Just so you all know, I am going to be doing a video more so breaking down what Xolair is, why it's used, like kind of general information on Xolair, because I've seen a lot of people are actually really interested in the Xolair videos, and I was actually thinking the opposite. I was like, I don't think anybody is going to even care like anything about Xolair, but at the same time, I was looking on YouTube for additional information besides Jackie's videos about Xolair because there was not a lot of information. So that's why I decided to share, but it's been received a lot better than I had anticipated, which I'm super excited about. And then I'm also going to do like 10 to 15 things I wish I would have known before starting Xolair because I did not have a clear picture going into it. And I did see my allergist, which if you've been following my channel, you know that my allergist left and I'm with a practitioner at the moment. So she's my allergist, but then again, she's not, if that makes sense. And I say not to be mean or rude or anything else. I love her. I think she's a fantastic person. But we've had this conversation so many times. She does not know a lot about mast cell. And so that does really complicate things. I had gotten my injections back in the exam room this time, which was kind of nice. I'm trying to think, like right after I had gotten the injection and Amy, the doctor, had came in. She just goes by Amy, so if you hear me calling her Amy, it's because that's what everybody calls her. So again, I don't want to sound rude, but she had scratched my arm to see if my skin was reactive. So she basically took like a popsicle stick and scratched me. And even though I had just had Xolair and I had already had antihistamines in my system and a boatload of them, I was already breaking out. So I do want to make that note with Xolair. I felt okay-ish. I'm trying to think until late afternoon, early evening. That's when the pain definitely started to kick up. I did notice this time that I've had a lot of tight muscles. Right before Xolair, the muscles in my back started getting really, really tight. And if you guys hear a background noise, it's either the space heater because the heat broke over the weekend, or it's Abby playing a bunch of her games because we're having a lot of enrichment this morning because I don't feel good and tomorrow is Remicade. So I do not recommend though, I don't recommend it, but this is out of your control if it happens because it just happened to me. I had Xolair due Friday. Remicade was technically due today, Monday. And then I have Depo-Provera, which is also due. But Depo, I know my limits with Depo, and I know like it's a birth control, but I use it for endometriosis, so I've been on it long enough that I know what works for my body, and I know time frames, and if I can be late, I can be pretty late with it, so that one's not a big deal, but the other two being so stinking close together has been really, really hard. I don't recommend it, but if you're on 2 biologics, you don't really get a choice. So I've had a lot of the joint pain, I've had a lot of weakness. The weakness and numbness has all picked up again. All the neurology symptoms have picked up. I have not had any jerking and no nosebleeds, but we're a couple days out. I don't remember. No, actually, just kidding. I do remember. The last time it was just a couple of days with the bleeds after I had Xolair. So I guess we'll just kind of see what ends up happening. And I did tell Amy that because she was like, well, how happy are you on Xolair? Like a scale 1 to 10, what do you think with Xolair? And I was like, let me be honest with you. Xolair is something that's definitely a love-hate relationship for me. It has been a hard drug on my body. I do see some benefits, yes. However, I am having a lot of side effects. And so, yeah, we were talking about, do I really want to stay on it? The answer is no. I don't really want to stay on Xolair. However, I don't see me coming off either anytime soon, to be honest, because my reactions are so severe, and this is at least lessening them a little bit. So that would be, I'm sorry, Abby's over here. She wants to be petted, right? Say hi, guys. So I think she's just about done probably with whatever game she was playing. Yeah, and then of course I get insomnia all of the time after Xolair, so I've been trying to adjust my meds. And then at the same time, I'm coming off another medication, so it is just really hectic. But the allergist did want to try something different, and I'm totally for that. Like, I think that's a great idea. I've been very open with everybody, literally, that I don't like the amount of antihistamines that I am on. But she is replacing my Allegra with 2 other medications. I don't remember their names. One is Xylol, the commercial with the owl. I only remember it's an owl because the doctor told me that. I was like, I think I heard of that on TV, and she's like, yeah, with the owl. I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right, so I guess that's the Xolair update for now, but expect more Xolair videos hopefully pretty soon. It's all gonna depend how Remicade goes tomorrow and how I feel. I have not been absorbing most of my medicines, so that's been really, really tough on my body. So, and just me and, like, in general, the weakness and memory issues and everything has just been a hot mess, which is what I told Amy's, like, how are you? I was like, well, my health is a hot mess, but I'm fine. Yeah, so I guess I will see you guys soon. If you have any questions, especially about Xolair, leave them for me in the comments. If we can generate enough questions, I would love to also do a question answer video for Xolair. So like I said, I do now see that there's a need for Xolair videos, and there are not that many of them. So we'll see what I can do, and hopefully those other videos I can get to you soon. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.